Hey everyone, this is Sheryl. This is Clientele. This is Facebook Live on Tuesday night. I have got one of the most phenomenal, beautiful ladies right next to me, not in the same room, obviously, about 500, 600 miles away. But she is so incredible, and I'm so excited to have her with me today to share her story and her love for clientele. Erin Flynn-Clark introducing you to our viewers.
Hi, everybody.
Thank you so much for being here.
Hello.
Hey, hi.
Hi.
So thank you so much. So let's just get right in.
Okay.
I just want to ask you about you. So can you tell us a little bit about your life, exactly the way you want to tell it? And let's start from maybe your childhood.
Oh, my goodness. I'm going to make it quick, but I had a life that has been great. I had a great childhood. I had my teenhood was fantastic. I got to model and speak and win debate championships and got a scholarship to Chapman University, but I didn't take it. I got married to my first husband, and I had a little baby boy who is 50 years old now. Actually, he'll be 50 in January.
And very tall, not so little.
He's 6'5". His father was a basketball player at UCLA, and he's 6'5". And I have two beautiful grandsons who are 8 and 10, and they are really tall. So I'm blessed. I'm double blessed, beyond blessed with that. Then I went to UCLA Interior Design School, became an interior designer, and traveled the world, met incredible people. I've met celebrities and politicians and had my picture taken. You know, it's just been, I'm just a plain old girl from Torrance. My dad, was a car executive and, just middle class. And we worked very, very hard as a family. I was the oldest of 4 kids, and my parents were great. I really had wonderful parents. So, I went through that, had my son, raised my son. I got divorced, unfortunately, and when he was 5, and I raised him. And of course, his father was very active in his life and
which is wonderful.
Very, very generous to Scott and to myself. And I did marry again, and I was married for 20 years. And that did not work out after 20 years. And in the middle of that, I found Jesus Christ. Now, I was raised Catholic, so I always knew who he was. I knew who Jesus was, but I didn't really know him on a personal level as my Savior. So I got saved, and that kind of put a chink in that marriage. But I was married for 20 years, and it was a very amicable divorce. And then I was single for 8 years, and I thought, okay, that's it. I've tried this twice, and that's good. It's enough. I have plenty to do. In the meantime, I began to publicly speak and minister, and then I was ordained as a pastor and a prophet, and began to move in the gifts of the Spirit and help people. And interior design is a lot about art and architecture, but it's also helping people. I realized that when I looked back on my career, that my heart was to help people. And once I got saved and received Jesus as my Savior, it became very clear to me that's really what I was always wanting to do, was to make people's lives better, to find them in a dilemma and reach my hand out to them and pull them out. And so that's what I've been doing. I've been ministering, and lo and behold, after 8 years of being single, I met my present husband. I didn't think I'd marry again, but I met him at church, and we were ordained pastors on the same day, 10 years ago. And we were just friends for a couple of years. And then it got more, important than that. And we finally married in my pastor's garden. And we had a beautiful time. Sheryl was there. She sang. As I walked down the aisle, she sang for me, and it was beautiful. And it was just a wonderful time. And since then, I've been married 6 years to Reverend Randall Clark, and he's wonderful. He's the most wonderful, sweet human being I've ever met. and he has a heart for people too. So we do a lot of ministry to homeless, and we counsel, and we just like to help people. That's what it's about, really.
Well, I think that that's an amazing story. And ladies and gentlemen out there, I can't say, and I wish I could because I really want to. I wish I could say that Clientele created Erin meeting her new husband, but no, because she wasn't using Clientele at that point until we met, and I introduced her to it. So I can't say that. But
Right.
what I am going to say is, for those of you out there in your 60s, now I know that a lot of viewers watch us all different ages, but for those of you out there in your 60s that think, and you're single, it's never going to happen to me. Well, look at this. Look at the story that you were just told. And I also have to say that I'm, right in there with her at my age as well. Just got married a couple of years ago. So for those of you who think that there's no one for me and I'm never going to find and so forth and so on, just relax. Because
Amen.
I have to tell you that there is all kinds of great people out there for you. I promise. And that's just an exciting story because it's very encouraging and it's very inspiring. So thank you for that.
Yes.
And also, Erin is very humble, but she sings. And as I said, she was a model before. Well, she said she was a model and kind of was wined and dined, but by a lot of different interesting men. I think some sheiks and princes and things of that nature, in the day. And so she has some amazing stories that she may share with us. I don't know, but I have met Randy, and he is an absolute doll. And what would you say your secret is? And I would like to say it's Clientele again, but I can't. We're going to get to that in a minute. What would you say your secret is to a happy marriage?
Oh, it's definitely that third person in the marriage. I don't know if I would have recognized Randy as a mate, say 40 years ago, 30 years ago. But once I got to know him in a very, in a church setting and loving the Lord, and he loved the Lord, and we just loved being together. And once we got married, the first year was very tumultuous because we're very different people. Mm-hmm. But God knew what he was doing. And I believe God handpicked this man for me. It's not perfect. Nothing's perfect. But we make it perfect by accepting the difficulties that come with the wonderful. Does that make sense? So you
Absolutely.
Have a rose, but the rose has thorns. And so you just have to hold it in the right place. And I found that just if I treated my husband in a certain way rather than how my natural reaction to him would have been 30 years ago, I get such great results. And also praying. We pray together. We go to church together. We minister together. And it's just, that's really all I can say about it. It's nothing we do necessarily. We're just obedient to God and let God be the third person in our marriage.
Yeah, and I just want to say that, the commonalities of, and this is having to do with pretty much everybody, and a learning lesson for me, commonalities between the two of you, like you're just describing right now,
right, is
so imperative.
Yes.
That you're on the same wavelength, that you're on the same page. Right. And so I just wanted to, really say to that is such an important attribute in a marriage. And so again, I just say to everybody, and believe me, I am no marriage counselor. I am not, nor is Erin, but we're just saying that, great things can happen. Yes. We're here on this show, not only to talk about phenomenal skin and how to feel confident and how to look your best and how to feel healthy, right, but also maybe to give you some great tips in case you've been wanting those. Every show, you can pull something out that is absolutely phenomenal. And I just want to say, everybody, like and share this because these are great, great tips, just life tips. Yes. Overall. We all need them. right now especially, we all need the blessings of some great life tips. So now I'm going to ask you, let's talk about your skin, because I have to tell you, I'm not going to tell your age. You can tell it if you want to.
You can. I don't care.
Well, actually, I don't even know the exact age. I should.
I'm 73.
I mean,
I was born in 1947, back in the dark ages.
Yeah, so I need to say nothing more because the proof is in the pudding. And I just want to say that, ladies and gentlemen, again, no matter what your age is, I'm 64, almost, and Erin is 73. And then we've had ladies on that are in their 30s. We're going to have some in their 20s. And it's just going to be all over the board, because all over the board are our clients. Yes. Now, I say clients because it sort of works with clientele, but you know what? And I know that Erin knows this. Our clients are never clients. They turn into relationships. Right. They turn into friendships. And believe me when I tell you that I talk to our family, because that's who it is. I talk to our family of women and men when I'm doing personal consultations, and we get into life. Yeah. And so I might have a phone call from someone having nothing to do with clientele, or I might call them and say, how's your husband? How's he feeling? How did the heart operation go? Whatever the case may be, because we become friends. So this is what it's all about. We're here to help and do whatever we can to encourage you and lift you up and inspire you. So, thank you for revealing your age. So I want to talk about also super quickly, don't you think, Erin, that women, because I started clientele when I was 24 years old.
Yes.
Women and men early on in life, don't you think that they should begin doing preventive work? And if so, why would that help?
Well, the obvious, the sooner that you do preventive work, the longer you can stretch out the aging process, delay it, so to speak. And I started early on as a model at 13 years old. I was a teen model, and I learned makeup and I learned skin preservation, there. And it was like a finishing school, actually, modeling and manners and makeup and hair and everything. I was in high heels at 13 years old, and my feet show it today, so believe me. But I started back then, and I can't even tell you what products I used, but I've always bought good products because you get your money's worth when you buy good products. And I know I've been through good times and bad, and in the bad times I bought cheap products, and believe me, they didn't work. They didn't help. So what I love about clientele, and of course, I was with you one evening and you drugged me in front of a mirror and you said, let me do your face. And you did some things on my face and I looked younger immediately. I mean, this is not hype. This is like, wow. And so I began to get interested in the product, and now I am a full-fledged clientele product, lover. So, it's just a matter of caring for your skin. And I'm not always faithful to wash my face every night. But when you use these products, they have a long-lasting effect. And because they're so dense and so wonderful, I mean, they're so full of the nourishment that your skin needs, you don't have to use a whole lot. So you just use like a tiny dot and your whole face gets, moisturized. And so I just love it. I love this product. I have my favorites. And I'm sure, Sheryl, you'll probably want to ask me about that. But
that was my next question. And thank you for saying everything that you did. One of the things also I want to just mention to you real quick before we talk about Erin's favorites, which I know will become some of yours, especially when you hear about them, is we had a personal consultation. And that is so imperative to talk to. I'm an esthetician. I'm the director of training for clientele. This is not a pat on the back to Sheryl, but this is to say, okay, this person has some expertise. She's not going to steer you wrong. When you talk about what you're willing to do, what you've done in your skincare, what you're doing right now, your lifestyle, your medications, if you have any, your diet, drinking water, exercising, whatever you're doing or not doing, and we find out all of that. we are able to gear you and customize whatever you need to address every skin concern or every health concern supplement wise that you've got. So the great part about Erin is she was open, and when she found out about the supplement part of Clientele as well, which is our sister company, MDR, she said, sign me up. So she's been doing the internal and external skincare, which is optimal. If you really want to see some phenomenal changes and results right away, when you combine the internal, which we're able to do for you, and the external, wow. The sky is the limit. So let's talk about some of your favorites.
Well, I love the MDR program, and mainly because talk about personal relationship. Your founder, Pat Riley, literally took the information I gave you and designed a program just for me. And at 73, I had a lot of diverse needs. I'm healthy, but I just had surgery on my knee. And so Sheryl and Pat Riley put together a program for me that's just custom made. And it's so affordable compared to what I was spending on vitamins before. I love it. My favorite in this is the Pristinium. And I don't know if you have the Pristinium there, but this is omega. Yeah. This is omega 3 complex, wild Alaskan fish oil and krill oil. And I've just seen a difference in my skin, and it also affects your blood pressure,
very much so.
Your cells just get revitalized. It's fantastic. And all the other vitamins that I take with it, and minerals. And I've seen the morning vitamin for hair, skin, and nails. And I swear my hair has thickened. Yes. And my hair has always been pretty thick, but it was starting to thin out. And now I've got this head of hair, and that's from the morning supplement, I know.
And it's so funny, Erin, because I hear more and more of this. The more I speak to our family of clientele, I hear more and more that their hair is growing, and the hairdresser is going, what are you doing? You're coming back for a touch-up. If people color their hair faster than ever, it's getting stronger. Your hair's not falling out.
Nope.
Now, I'm not, I am the trainer here, but I have somebody on right now that's using this, so I'm not making a claim. Nope. It's what's actually happening to her, what she's experiencing. And the Pristinium, which unfortunately I don't have to show you, these are the daily nutrient supplements and the stress control nutrients, which are a combined program I'm going to tell you about in a minute. But the Pristinium with the krill oil, that is for your heart.
Yes.
So that's for your cardiovascular health and keeps your blood healthy. And as you said, it's keeping your hair healthy. It's giving you moisture for your skin and your overall body. And your body needs water in so many different aspects for oxygenating your skin and your body, your whole body. So thank you for mentioning that in the Daily Nutrient Supplements,
Absolutely.
The combined program.
Fantastic. Love them.
Thank you. And then you're also taking On Guard. You want to tell us a little bit about why you're doing that?
Well, I've been taking the On Guard too, and that is an immune system booster. Is that correct?
Yes.
And I've been through COVID, but I haven't been sick for months and months. I mean, I used to get a cold or a little flu bug here and there. I haven't had any of that. My husband works for Memorial Care Hospital, and so he works in a building with 1,000 people, and he could bring home all kinds of things. And neither one of us have been sick. So he takes it too, even though he's not on the program, he's taking this too. And we love it because we feel safe, along with the Mite C?
The Mito C.
Mito C and vitamin C therapy. And then the On Guard. I've been sick free. I'm not, experiencing any kind of flu or any kind of sickness.
Well, thank you for saying that, because again, Clientele family, right now in the fall and going into the winter, we're heading into a flu season, as you know.
Yes.
We already have a virus going on out there that is still, we still don't have the answers on.
Right.
But in order for you to start preventive measures now to get your immune system really strong, so you are your own defender, we really are encouraging you to look into the On Guard, please. That's part of our MDR sister company, medicaldoctorsresearch.com, also started by our founder, Patricia Riley. This is all her.
Right.
Did you know that her background, Erin, is in nutrition and biochemistry? That's why she was able to put together Clientele Skincare and the MDR program. And our team are doctors, researchers, food scientists, and scientists that have been together for 40 years in Clientele, 27 years in MDR, all working for the good of your overall health.
That's beautiful. Yes, Pat is an amazing woman. She really is.
Brilliant.
Sheryl, she's brilliant. I want to add also that I can't take a flu vaccine. I haven't taken a flu vaccine in 25 years. And so I'm really happy to have the insurance of the On Guard. It's wonderful.
And it is your insurance. And I have to tell you, it is a very important combination of antioxidants and immune system builders. There's colostrum in there, which is the first milkings of the calf. It's very, very rich in antibodies. But I also want to say that we never, ever, ever test on animals. We are a cruelty-free company, and I know that that's important to you too.
It is important to me, yes.
We've been since 1979. Tell us one of your skincare favorites.
Okay. Well, I love the Elastology, the Lotus Renewal Wash. That's this one. I don't know if you can see this. It's like velvet. It's just wonderful. It's rich and moisturizing, but it's not greasy. It's not, it's just fabulous. I love it. It cleans my face really deeply. And I also use the mask, not as often as I should. You should use it once a week. I probably use it once a month. But as soon as I use it, I see the difference in the pores of my skin and also my skin's ability to take in the serums and the different products that Clientele makes. The other one I love is the Lotus Body Sculpting Gel. Now, being 73, even though I'm active, this is, which one do you have up there?
That's the mask, and I just wanted to before you get to the Lotus Body Sculpting Gel.
I have that right here.
We're going to talk about it because that works for me incredibly as well.
I know. Well, you told me that, and because I was complaining about the crepiness on my arms and the skin. I wish I could show you that it has really helped in not only softening my skin on my arms and my legs where you tend to get crepiness, but it has reduced the crepey look of my skin. In other words, it's plumped it up, buoyed it up, so to speak. And I'm really happy with that. It's beautiful.
Thank you. I know that you rave about this, and I did tell Erin about it because I've had such a great result with my body skin around the hips, the rear end, the thighs, inner and outer.
Right.
And I found out about this a few years ago. I didn't even know it was there. That's really awful.
It's fantastic.
But I didn't even know it was there. And one of our specialists said, Sheryl, did you try this? And she was very excited about it. And I was working on getting in shape, exercising, and still had all those deep pockets on the rear and, sides and so forth. And it was just, I really wish that I could do something about it. And what a change. Now, you told me, which was great, that you started to use it on your arms. I didn't even think about that. This has marine algae and incredible antioxidant power. And what Erin is talking about is it just really just tightens up. It's like putting a pair of spandex on your entire body.
Yes.
But it's something cumulative. It doesn't just work for the day. You have to use it for a little while and then zip. Yeah. Everything starts to get tight and toned and contoured. Yes. But what happened to your arms?
My left arm, as I've gotten older, my left arm would bruise terribly. And one of my dermatologists said it's because your skin thins out as you age. And I heard Sheryl on one of her interviews talking to someone about the redensity therapy. And I don't have any because I'm out of it, Sheryl. I'll need to order some more. And I began putting it on my arms. And I have to apologize, Sheryl, because I didn't put my before and after pictures up for you. But I can. There it is. Yeah. And I thought, if that redensity therapy helps the thinning of the skin on the face, maybe it will help on this right arm. And I mean, my right arm was bruised from wrist to elbow with sores. And anytime I bumped it, it was terrible. And it would last forever. And I tried everything, arnica gel, you name it. I started putting that redensity therapy on there every day, every night and every day. And it has completely cleared up. I have before and after pictures, and I failed to send them to you.
And I have to tell you, it's really interesting, clientele audience. Again, the redensity is for the face. Yeah. And this is something that I use morning and night, because as time goes on, we lose our ability to promote thicker skin. Thicker skin is when you're younger. So we lose our estrogens, our testosterones, our progesterone. We lose our human growth hormone. This all starts in our mid-20s, believe it or not.
Yes.
And what this is doing is it's actually creating a cushion, and it's creating more healthy layers, and it's doing exactly what it says. It's redensifying.
Yes.
So Erin found out a great way to use this also on her arms, inclusive of the Lotus Body Sculpting Gel.
Right.
That again is getting rid of the crepiness and toning her skin. But this is actually creating a process to healing,
yes,
which is pretty amazing. So
it is.
I have to say that I didn't even realize that that was part of what this could do. And I trained on the product. So my gosh, she just went, you know what, if it works here, I wonder if it's going to work here. And it did.
It did.
So you're getting just some great things. I want you again, please, everyone, to like and share. If you like and share, Erin, did you know that if they like and share that they can actually win $150 of some of the things that you and I are talking about the following week?
It's wonderful. I mean, it's nothing to lose there,
We always have a winner.
Yes.
So, and you're a winner, and everybody else out there is a winner by getting the great information that you're giving them. And we're going to have to wrap it up in a couple of minutes, but can you give me maybe one or two others that you really love?
Yes, I really want to share this with you. This is the gravity control system. And this is, I'll let Cheryl. Do you have one there, Cheryl?
I do.
Yeah, you go ahead and hold that.
I know all your favorites.
That gravity control serum, amazing, amazing stuff. And I use it every night before I go to bed, because I figure if I use it and then I lay flat, my skin's going to have a better chance of not, relating to gravity as I'm walking around during the day. So I use it at night. But I love it. And, it actually does stimulate the skin with a very, very light electrode and a red LED. Is it LED light?
Yes.
That rejuvenates the cells. And I have to tell you, my neck was looking really bad, really bad. I mean, the whole thing. And it has already refined my jawline again, like when I was a little younger. I won't say that I, look 10 years younger than I did, but it's just improved this jawline 100%. So I'm very happy with it, and I will use that, continue to use that.
Thank you. And here's the good news. We have it on sale.
Oh.
Now, this has actually been on sale for about a month. And the reason that we've extended it is because every time we do the lives, more likely than not, one of the people that we interview, one of our great guests, comes on and talks about this.
Right.
And everybody gets so excited and they want it. So it's normally $189.
Yes.
And we took 40% off. So it's $113.40. And what Erin's talking about is that the LED light, this red light, creates photons. These are photons that just actually generate and regenerate, I should say, and stimulate collagen and elastin and regenerate healthy new cells. So the heat of the wand, along with the gravity control serum, we've got studies that show that immediate moisture penetration, immediate firmness, immediate brightness to the skin, like the youthful skin that you used to have, and those of you who still do. But immediate brightness, pores refined. It's such an incredible product. And yes, you're talking about your jawline and your throat. And for our age, in the mid 60s or the early 70s,
Right.
Normally there's a lot of jowling and
I had these that were starting to drop.
yes,
Like I can't even
like the
pull them
little
out now.
marionettes.
So, and this is due to a lot of other Clientele products that I use, but that particular exercise is wonderful.
Well, I just want to thank you. And I want to say that we've got a winner that I'm going to announce.
Yay.
And before we do, I'm just going to say like and follow also, because some of the great things when Erin gets product, I always throw extra things in there. And our
Yes.
specialists will do that. I will do that. So we always give you other things that are going to pertain to your facial skin, your body skin, perhaps a nutrient product, something else for you, whatever we could think of that you've addressed and you've said, you know what, I really don't like this about myself, or I'd like to change this about myself. We do everything that we can to help you. So if you call us at 800-327-4660, Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, you ask for Sheryl. I will be thrilled to help you. Erin, unfortunately, won't be there to help you just with this. So like and share so she can help everybody, all of your friends and all of your family. Start a watch party, whatever you want to do. But we're always going to be givers because we are cheerful givers. We love that. We love to be philanthropic, just like you. I know you're very philanthropic. And Erin, she gives of her heart, and she gives of her soul, and she gives of her wisdom.
Thank you, Sheryl.
And I am grateful to know her and to be part of her family, even though we're not blood family. We are family.
We are
I just
family.
want to sing that song. You want to sing it with? We are family. Get up, everybody, and sing. Okay, that was enough of that. But we truly are family, and she has done a lot of mentoring for me, and now she's doing some mentoring for you, and telling you her story, how Clientele has helped her, how she can help you. Where can people find you if they want to find you?
I have a Facebook page. They can come on Facebook page and DM me if they want to know more about the products, or if they want to talk about faith. These are trying times. People are concerned. I'm available. I am a licensed counselor, so but I don't charge. So I'm happy to talk to anybody.
Well, that's wonderful. Could you please give us your way specifically to contact you, so anybody out there that wants to reach out to Erin for any type of counseling help, any type of clientele help, if you'd like, she is available, and she makes herself available to so many people. How can we find you? Well,
The Facebook would be Erin Flynn-Clark, and you can DM me, or you can email me at prophet, PROPHET .Erin@gmail. And I would be happy to receive your email.
Thank you. Thank you for being my wonderful guest.
I'm
going to announce our winner from last week's live.
Yes.
Let's announce Laura Giordano. Thank you so much for being our winner. Congratulations. You. And then call us at 800-327-4660 so we can help you out on all the things that Erin talked about, and specifically things for you. Erin, can you just please take us out with a goodbye? And we're going to wrap it up and say goodbye until next week, when we have our very special guest, Joanne Roberts. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Sheryl Wilson, and thanks to Pat Riley for creating this line. I'm grateful, and I hope everyone can partake of it. It's wonderful. Thank you so much.
Thank you for being a wonderful guest and a great friend. Bye, everybody. See you next Tuesday, 6 o'clock.
Bye-bye.
Pacific Standard, 8 o'clock Central, 9 o'clock Eastern, Clientele Facebook Live. Both of us are signing off.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye.